Good afternoon, this is Bob Iaccino coming to you from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago talking energy. Let's talk about crude oil, up over 2% on its highs today. WTI contract getting up to 72.74. Brent crude getting up to 4-year highs as OPEC declines to announce any increased production, kind of turning their back on President Trump and the pressure that he's been putting on specifically Saudi Arabia, having tweeted a month and a half ago that he had gotten an agreement for an increase of production from Saudi Arabia. Doesn't mean that he didn't get that agreement, just means that OPEC didn't announce it. Russia was part of that meeting on the weekend as well. Russia had gotten production to post-Soviet Union highs, taking up a lot of that 1 million barrel a day increase that OPEC had promised about 2 months ago. Russia took about a lot of that. It was over 890,000 barrels of that. So we may see Saudi Arabia has increased, but they didn't announce it. They didn't announce a commitment to it. Crude oil rallied from there. Also part of the crude oil rally is the terrorist attack in Iran. We've got already the issue of sanctions, where sanctions against Iran have taken effect, and the U.S. is putting pressure on countries not to buy from Iran, South Korea being one of those. They haven't put in an order for Iranian crude in over 2 months now, according to reports. But Iran had a terror attack in their capital during a military parade. That's heightened the geopolitical tensions. 25 people killed, including 12 members of the elite Iranian Guard. And Iran is promising a deadly revenge attack. Who they're attacking, I don't know. And also there's talk of Iran hiding oil tankers. So there's that kind of push-pull on Iranian supply. There was transponders that were supposedly shut off with tankers when they were leaving Iranian ports, only to be turned back on when they arrived in India. So there is the possibility of some of this Iranian crude leaking out. It's happened before, but between that and the geopolitical tensions seem to be winning if there was an attack that was driven by one of the other oil-producing nations. We don't really know. No one's really made a claim for responsibility of that attack. And lastly, that Brent WTI spread spiked above $10 again. It had been getting back in line. Brent is generally priced in line in a normal spread of about $4 to $6 between Brent and WTI. With Brent spiking, it pulls WTI up, but the spread did widen because the effect of the announcement from OPEC as well as the Iranian terror attack affects Brent prices directly. WTI has to rise in concert with it. Now, in this particular case, if President Trump were to release barrels from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, which I am speculating, no one else is, that he may do that because he can do it unilaterally, that spread could stay wide for a little bit longer than market participants think it will. This is Bob Iaccino talking about a very strong crude oil contract from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago.